So we have yet another comedy from Melissa McCarthy, Life of the Party. Now, I am a fan of Melissa McCarthy, but she is kind of hit and miss with me, because when you got stuff like Bridesmaids, Spy, and The Heat, and then you also got stuff like Tammy, Identity Thief, and Ghostbusters. So you really never know what you're going to get with her. Sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you get bad stuff. I did, however, actually think the film was pretty funny. I mean, it's probably somewhere in the middle of the Melissa McCarthy films, because it's not like one of her best films, but it's nowhere near the bottom either, so that's why it's kind of somewhere in the middle. It really is just Melissa McCarthy doing her thing, just this time she's a newly divorced mother going to school to get her degree, and her daughter so happens to be there too. So hijinks ensue between, going to school with your daughter. It's nothing groundbreaking or not something you've already seen from Melissa McCarthy before. It's really just her being her and her physical comedy mixed with the jokes she throws out there. And I actually feel like there is enough entertaining content in this film to actually, warrant going to see it at least once. What I thought really helped was actually the fact that the supporting cast in this is overall pretty good. Like, her daughter and all of her daughter's friends have their own fun personalities and their own stuff that they do, their own quips. And actually, even Maya Rudolph, of all freaking people, she's Melissa McCarthy's friend in the film, and she actually has some of the funniest lines in the movie, I feel anyways. Like, I always have liked Maya Rudolph, and she's been okay in other movies I've seen, but, I really feel like this is, the movie that she's in recent years that's actually, really funny. Just because, you'll see what I mean if you see the film, but expect a lot of Maya Rudolph. Because I feel she almost steals the show from Melissa McCarthy in this. There are a few things somewhat nitpicky that I thought could have been different in the film that would have made it a little bit better. Some of the characters, I feel like they could have been, rewritten or cut out completely, and, they're kind of pointless, or they could have just been rewritten and not be just, annoying. Because, there's, Debbie Ryan's character who's, the quintessential jerk, mean girl in the movie that, terrorizes the people in the film. And then you got the young guy, Melissa McCarthy's love interest. And you also got Melissa McCarthy's roommate, who pretty much does absolutely nothing the entire movie, and she's weird. And they could have just completely cut her out, other than the one essential thing that helps her later on in the movie. Basically, her and the love interest, they're pretty much pointless throughout the majority of the movie, other than one or two scenes where they actually have a funny moment, and then they actually become crucial to the plot later on. Otherwise, I don't really know why they're really there. I didn't really buy the love interest with Melissa McCarthy in the film. It isn't even a looks thing. It's just they really didn't have any chemistry. I didn't really buy or believe their college romance, their fling. I don't mind, older women and younger guys and all that. That's the part that bothers me. It's just I really didn't buy their relationship or whatever they had in the movie. But all in all, I think this is a fine comedy. It's by the numbers as far as comedies go, and it's nothing groundbreaking, but it really doesn't have to be. Especially if you like Melissa McCarthy, it's just Melissa McCarthy being Melissa McCarthy. If you're a fan of Melissa McCarthy, you're probably going to like this film in some regard. And if you don't like Melissa McCarthy, there's a higher chance you're not going to like it, but I don't know why you would see this movie if you don't like Melissa McCarthy. But yeah, if you're a fan of comedies, why not check it out at least once? I don't know if I would recommend going to see it immediately, but if you have some spare time, definitely go check it out if you want to have a few laughs and you like, I guess, Melissa McCarthy, or even if you like college movies, even though it's kind of not really that much of a college movie compared to stuff like Van Wilder or Animal House or something like that. But yeah, those are my thoughts about Life of the Party. Feel free to leave a comment down below what you thought about the film, or if you plan on going to see this film when it comes out later this weekend. But also, feel free to leave a like, hit the subscribe button while you're here if you're new. Until the next time, I will see you guys later.